Hi guys, Eugene here from the new series I'm trying to create of the journey of an entrepreneur. Now, I would like to one day call myself an entrepreneur. I don't believe I am yet. Yes, I've created 2 businesses, and yes, a lot of my friends believe I'm an entrepreneur. But my journey has only just started. And yes, what I'm trying to create from the series is not a series of, oh, this is how you do it, just work hard, grind, oh, you can do it, just believe in yourself, etc., etc. Because this is my journey. Yes, I believe in myself a lot. Yes, I'm constantly studying to better myself and better my position. Yes, I've created 2 businesses in the last 3 years. And yes, it's been an amazing journey. But this is my journey. And in each journey, there's going to be aspects of my journey that overlaps with someone else's journey. And the topic I want to talk about today would probably be one of those topics that will overlap in everyone's journey. So what is my journey? Well, my journey is to create an empire. That's the way I see it now. I want to create an empire. I've started on 2 businesses so far, and yes, it's been the most amazing journey. I've learned so much about myself, my character, my pillars, my pillars in the sense that I'm built to help people. I'm built to try and get the best for other people from their lives as well as mine at the same time. Not by running off the back of them, but by letting them see that anyone is able to do this. My journey started 5 years ago, as some of you already know. In 2013, August 2013. So, 5 years now. And during that time, when I moved back from the UK back to South Africa, I gave up everything. My house, my fiance, my job that was paying me like 3 times, 4, 5 times what most people in South Africa get paid. But I didn't want to carry on doing what I was doing, which was building maintenance at the time. Wanted to see what I was capable of on my own. So I moved back. I moved in with my folks. Stayed there for 4 years while I studied. And I studied everything from web design to SEO to content marketing to Twitter marketing to Facebook marketing to content marketing, to AdWords, you name it, I try to study it. A lot of them were free courses from websites like Allison.com. Yes, might not be the most knowledgeable place, that one, but Future Learn. As long as if you're doing it to go and impress someone else, yes, you can get the certificate. You're gonna have to pay for that, but if you're there just to gain knowledge for yourself, all their courses are free. I would look into that, guys. If you're trying to expand your horizons and stuff like that, that is a very good place to go get some extra knowledge. Now, what this all boils down to is this episode will be a case of, I would like to talk about one of the struggles me and my business partner are currently facing in one of our in the business we have together. And this is an issue that will overlap to a lot of other budding entrepreneurs that are trying to get out there and trying to develop a name for themselves and stuff like that, and that is cash flow. As we know, without cash, your business dream is dead in the water. Now, we've got money, and we've got work, we've got clients. Yes, some of the clients take a little bit longer to pay than other clients, some of them don't. But it's a case of when you get to a point of I'm running out of money, what do you like? Are you the type of person that will go and spend lots of money buying this for yourself and buying this for yourself through the business, and living off your business instead of putting all that capital back into your business to make it thrive, take it to the next level, take it to levels that most people can only dream of, because most people are taking money out of their business. Now we're not taking money out of my business. That's not how it works with me and my business partner. We're very, very conservative of what we spend and how we spend it. Okay. So a little bit of the journey that we're experiencing with this company at the moment, the rope access company that is, and we started a year ago, just over a year ago now, a year and 1 month, and the first 6 months was phenomenal. Like, it went way past our expectations of turnover, of clients, of work. Like, I think during that 6 months there was like 2 weeks off because we were looking for work or something. And then in the beginning of the new year, companies just don't want to spend because their budget's coming up, or they've already spent their money on their budget, etc., and that's the end of the tax year, etc. So business money dries up, and our company relies on business money, businesses to renovate silos and like put up bird repellents or whatever the case might be. Our business relies on that. Okay, so the first 5 months were quite slow. Yes, we ticked over. There was 1 or 2 months where we didn't make target, but we ticked over, which is important during the quiet months. But during those months, we were hustling. We weren't just sitting at home procrastinating. We were making flyers, and we were walking streets, and we were phoning numbers and looking on Google and doing research and adding more things to our website. And so we were busy. Okay, yes, that busyness didn't translate into extra money, payments, etc., but it translated into we are extremely busy again. Okay, and yes, there's potential to earn phenomenal amounts of money right now, but we have to get to the periods of where these jobs end and we get paid. Okay, and that's sometimes can be a month or two. Some clients pay in a month, and it's, yes, during those quiet months during the good months you need to prepare for the quiet months. Yes, we did prepare. Yes, the quiet months lasted a lot longer than we thought, but we didn't go and spend money on silly things for ourselves. It was, okay, guys, we need to like money tight, blah blah blah, and we were very conservative, as I said. So now we're getting to a stage where one of our clients takes 1 month. We're on a job now that could take at least another month, and then we don't know how this client pays, etc. So how do you do it? How do you carry on going when there's no money? That is the very tough question. And as a director, you don't want to always keep putting money into your business. But when the potential outweighs any of the risk, why wouldn't you? Yes, I've got to go and cash in things, and do this, and transfer from this country to this country, etc. Might have to cash in on some of my stock investments I made 3-4 years ago, etc. But in the long term, this business model is in a niche market. It's a thriving niche market. The potential, as I say, the potential outweighs any of the risk I feel and the exposure I feel of adding more money into the business. yes, it's not always easy to add more money into the business. And yes, the returns, the future returns in any business, this is where you need to weigh it up. Because a lot of people get to a place where they just can't anymore. Downsize if you have to. Rent a place if you have to. Rent your place out if you have to. Live in your car if you have to. Eat toast and beans and freaking rice if you have to. This is your dream. This is your goal, your ambition. This is who you want to be. So when you get to a hurdle, and yes, it's a major hurdle, don't get me wrong, money is always the crux of any hurdle. But when you get to a major hurdle, if you give up on that dream, aren't you kind of giving up on yourself? Don't get me wrong, if your dream is draining your bank account, then you need to evaluate where it's going wrong. Is it a profitable business? Is it a profitable dream? If it's something you love and enjoy and stuff like that, then ride it out, grind it out. And if it's your dream and your passion, then, but just make sure that you take that step back every now and then. You evaluate what's going on, and are we doing the right thing? Are we not doing the right thing? What are my hurdles? What should I be looking out for? And if you need to make phone calls, like I had to make phone calls this morning. Hey, how are you? Just wanted to find out, your accountant said, and this is me phoning the boss. Your accountant said that they'll be paying like a week and a half ago. Just wondering what's going on, etc., etc. Oh no, follow up. You've got to follow up. If you're waiting for money, and this is one of the crux of most businesses, is waiting for money. You got to follow up. You can't just be like, oh, I'll phone tomorrow, or I'll do this tomorrow. No. Do it now. Get off your ass. Like, I've been procrastinating about making this video. I'm busy doing it right now. I'm speaking more from the heart than I was then. Yes, I'm also freestyling most of this, which means you're speaking from the heart, really. And this is what this series is about, is my trials, my tribulations on my journey to becoming a successful entrepreneur. And I'd like, if I speak something about my life and it resonates with something in your life, then take the message. That's cool. This is one of the reasons why I want to create this, is so that as my journey grows, other people can. I listened to a motivational video once before where the guy said, how do you get people to, now I can't remember the saying, but it boils down to, if you want to make a change in your life, vibrate at a frequency that everyone stands and goes, how do you do that? How do you vibrate at such a frequency? Because they are going to take note. And if someone takes note of this, me starting off and my journey, and it is my journey, and I have okay, I've got a coach, and I've been speaking to her, and I was speaking to a friend of mine the other day, and I was like, recently it feels like I've taken the blue pill from the Matrix, because I'm awake now. I know what I want. I know where my drive is taking me, and one of my pillars of who I am is that I want to help people leave their jobs to start their own companies, and a few of my friends have started that. I want to help people go and study the course that they wanted to study to have a better life. I want people to find their journey, and because once you found your journey and you're passionate about it, you will see how everything around you starts changing slowly. And people start taking more notice of what you're doing. And if I can help anyone realize that this is the journey that they want to take isn't as hard as they see it. Yes, there's going to be tough moments along your journey, and I'm not saying there won't be. There'll be moments where you want to throw in the towel and you want to give up. And my thought here is, in those moments, how many other people have had those moments? Okay, how many people have gotten to a brick wall in their entrepreneurial life or their business life or just life in general, and that they've given up? Now, the way I like to see it is, if other people have gotten to that stage, if you can break through that stage, you're already one step ahead of the pack. Because most of the pack is restarting. Most of the pack are going back to a job that provides them security and a job that they feel safe in. Where once you've broken that hurdle and you've gotten past that next journey, that next step on your journey, you're just going to reach new levels each time. Like, for instance, Sir Redgrave, I lived in the UK, so I know a couple of the UK athletes. He was a rower, and he won 5 gold medals at 5 consecutive Olympics. Okay, and the one interview they'd done with him the one day was on Christmas Day, or they talked to him about Christmas Day, and they said, "Do you row on Christmas Day?" And he said, "Yes, I row every year on Christmas Day." And they said, "But why?" He said, "Because I know my competitors aren't." And that stuck, because if you are not working towards your goals every day, and other people are working towards theirs, who says your niche market that you've just discovered isn't going to be discovered by someone else 2-3 months down the line? So don't procrastinate and take 10 years to make that decision of yours. Every day is a new journey in your life. So, this is my journey. My name's Eugene, and I want to share my journey with everyone. Cool, guys. Have a good day.